Igbos are the problem of Nigeria. Now, take a look at your screen. This is a cybercrime message that has been circulating on WhatsApp. I got to see this message on ADC political platform that I am in on WhatsApp. And in my usual nature, I went to verify the news, only for me to discover that this news is false. Fake news. Now, in a political platform where solutions and how to amend the Electoral Act should be discussed, these are the type of messages people are sending in. You see, now everyone is gearing up for 2027 elections. Those who want to contest in office and voters who also want to vote. Nobody is asking the right questions. 2023 election was rigged in our very eyes, and they used the language glitch. You see, if we're not careful, 2027 election will be rigged in a dimension none of us ever envisioned. After we are done chasing clout, sending stupid fake news, we turn around, we blame the Igbo man, that the Igbo man is the problem. The problem of Nigeria electoral system is not lack of people to vote. It's the fact that the votes are being diverted to candidates that they were never meant for. And INEC is the one responsible for this. And INEC is using the faulty Electoral Act to defend themselves. If you like, conclude in your heart, just the way a typical Nigerian, we also conclude in his heart that hey, this is an electoral something, election, this is not politics, no concern. That is your problem. Politics no concern. You look at the way all of us, we are living like as if we're in the 1800s. Those of you coming out in ADC platform, as councillor, as whatever position that you're coming out in, there is another person coming out in APC for that position. If you don't come together and work on the Electoral Act now, you will be rigged out. You will just waste your time and energy and your money. Are you getting me? You will be rigged out. The problem is not those nonsense that you are doing in your WhatsApp group. The problem is not grassroots movement. Let us mobilize. The electoral system is not lacking people to vote. It is the credibility of INEC. And that lack of INEC integrity is being caused by the faulty Electoral Act. Yesterday I was on Anyi Special's Live, that's Anyi the boss. And I said this, somebody, I don't know, is it Uncle Jeff, was telling me that, oh, do you think that Tinubu will assent to amendments of Electoral Act or Electoral Act reforms? Do you think Tinubu will assent to it? Look, we've been lied to. I always tell everybody, the most powerful organ of the government is not the military. The acting force, okay, you may say, okay, if they want to deal with a little set of people. But once the citizens of a country make up their mind, the government have no choice. The American government cannot fight her citizens. The German government cannot fight her citizens. The Chinese government cannot fight her citizens. The Israeli government, the Russian government, they can't fight their citizens. Why? The citizens is the most powerful organ of the government. Nobody can fight them. But that power can only be realized and utilized when everybody come together. This should be our sermon. This should be what you tell people when you move out there, not to vote for you. Because after casting the vote, it will be diverted. Get it? If you now don't listen to me, after I don't use a terrible tribal and what is it called now? Religious emotion, take go vote criminals. Turn around after 2027 and start blaming the Igbo man. Because that is what we are good at. If every Nigerian storm the streets, to those of you who say, can Tinubu assent to Electoral B? Look, if every Nigerian storm the street, they don't burn Tinubu away, we go crush him. They're not born away. He was born by a woman, not be spirit in B. And this support for electoral amendment or electoral reform that we are talking about, it shouldn't be seen from one region of the country or a particular group is supporting it. If that is what we are doing, it will produce no results. These are the discussions we should be talking about. But no, we don't use all manners of things, choke our hearts. Oh, I be Christian, oh, I be Muslim, oh, I be Yoruba, I be Igbo, I be this one, I be Hausa, I be Angas, I be Birom, I be this one. At the end of the day, we carry thieves. We go make you start to do menial jobs for another 8 years. After you're done doing that, you can Igbo man is the problem of Nigeria. They are powder pushers. They are now they produce the half-baked drugs. Now they do this one. As if now only Igbo man. Now they produce those things. Fake drugs, they for Katsina. Fake drugs, they for every nook and cranny of the north, produced by the northerners. Fake drugs, they for every nook and cranny of Western Ekiti, Lagos, name them, produced by the Westerners. Fake drugs, they my state, produced by my own tribal people, no be Igbo people. You dey hear me? If you know reason why they tell you about maka chooks, you go chi, you go chon. We know they pray. If I fool you, my name no be simple.